Now, the prolonged strike by members of the Academic Staff Union of University, ASUU, is generating various reactions from stakeholders, especially students. To avoid escalation of the reactions, the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi, has warned the federal government and university lecturers against pushing youths to the wall by failing to end the strike. Oba Ogunwusi said government must end the strike before anger of the youths gets out of control. Gentlemen, as at now, the Speaker of the House of Representatives is meeting with ASUU, and we just hope that they will get to the root of the whole thing. But the bottom line is that the dimension in which Ooni is looking at it is that this...
He's already thinking it could be another answer.
Yes, because as of yesterday, they are saying that they are going to Nigerian Port Authority. Yeah. I don't know. They went to the airport yesterday. Today, they want to go to the Port Authority. I don't think I'm alive. So I don't know how far with that story today. Maybe later in the bulletin, you get to see their protest.
We are seeing people on social media pushing them to extend the train to other places. That why should it be Lagos?
Yeah.
What Nigerians should be talking about, you know, Nigerians are hypocrites. A good number of our people, hypocrites. Bare-faced hypocrites. You should be telling the government to do what is right.
Yes. Some people are even saying last week is in session. So
that's why are they protesting in Lagos? And I'm like, which kind of elevated ignorance? Is Unilag not a federal institution?
It's a federal university.
If they picket the highway, it's most likely a federal road.
Yes. So
why are people not telling the government that, look, government, do this the same way that this Ooni has spoken? Instead, they want to turn it to another answer. They want to... You see how many people can stay at home realizing that 7 months
out of their lives,
out of your academic life, it has been taken away over a matter that can even be decided in one day.
In one day.
Honestly. So we should direct our concern, our grievances to the right quarters. The person, I've said it here, I don't deceive myself. The person who can solve this problem is the president.
See.
The VCs who came together and said only the president can solve the problem. Perhaps the minister told them the same thing. So we should know that, look, at the rate things are going, it could degenerate. When you say why Lagos, did they not block Shagamu Road? Is Shagamu Lagos? Are you saying that it's only in Lagos that people are angry that this strike is going on? It's government that has to do the right, and that's what Ooni is saying. Other Nigerians, fellow Nigerians, those who have the voice, as I said yesterday, they need to speak up and tell the president that, look, at the end of the day, nobody will talk about the minister.
No.
It is the president that they are mentioning. It is the president that they are mentioning. That during his time, this is what we witnessed. It's not the first time that we will have a long ASUU strike. This is, in fact, the second longest. But on all of those occasions, nobody will talk about minister.
No.
Ngige may not even feature in people's discussion. They will say it was the president that it was during his time.
Yes, exactly. Nobody will even remember
that this thing happened. After all, when a project gets delivered, it is the president that gets the credit.
Of course, not the minister.
They'll say, Buhari built, they will say, IBB built the third mainland bridge. Did he not use a works minister? Was he the one supervising it by himself?
No.
So when good things happen, you take credit as our leader. When bad things happen, don't expect people to not attack you because you didn't do what you should do. This is the way I see this. The president was complaining the other day that he's done so much. He's surprised that he's not getting all the credit. The few negative things overshadow the good things that you are doing.
Bad news is good news.
I've said to the president before, I said, see, if you like, build houses in the sky for Nigerians. If you don't defeat the insecurity, it is by insecurity that your tenure will be signposted.
Yes.
That's what people will be saying.
It.
You know, I think as we are looking,
Yes.
ahead of 2023, anybody Nigerians want to vote, you must get somebody that will surround himself with people that listen, as in quality advisors that can prevail on. Because
who have influence.
Who have influence? Yes, that's
who have
what,
influence.
Because
they may give you quality advice that you may not take.
Yes, we have influence on the person.
I want to take us a little bit back. If my memory serves me right, I think it was a Tuesday like this in October 2020. And it was BKO and myself that we sat on this desk and we talked about the NSAS thing. By Wednesday, if my memory serves me right, it boils down to what happened at the toll gate. The same, maybe by happenstance, the two of us are together here again tonight. We are talking about this thing. What the Ooni of Ife has said is hitting the nail on the head. And we've said it several times that, look, this thing has to go beyond the ministers, the vice chancellors and all that. The president and the vice president, I said some time ago, the vice president was a lecturer before.
Really
Call the president and the vice president, let them call ASUU together. And the two of them with the ASUU delegation should sit down and talk together. Look, let us reason together. What you are asking for, we don't have the resources. This is what we have. Lay the card down on the table for them to see. But we are seeing it, they are seeing it now as if it is what concerns the Minister of Labor and Education alone. No. If this thing is not immediately nipped in the bud, as the Ooni has said, it might blow into something worse than what we are thinking about. And it is not then when it happens, you remember in that famous interview when the president said he knows that the NSAS thing was meant to topple his government.
Because that's the kind of advice
he was getting. It's a thing that
interpretation he was getting.
I begin to wonder every day, every time that I am a victim. My son is a final year student of Unilag. Now, he has been home for 7 months. So what exactly is the problem? Look, for them, I don't know how they sleep on a daily basis. If I were to be a minister or a government official, I cannot sleep with this kind of thing. It's mind-boggling. And you travel around the world and you want to tell the world that you take education seriously. If it were to be tanker drivers that have been on strike all these days, are they going to keep quiet?
No way.
No way.
No way.
They won't keep quiet.
We can never allow Pengasan to strike for 1 day.
So why will you now? It shows your level, the level at which we place education
you value
in this
education.
country.